Hello and Assalamualaikum. My name is Muhammad Amin Zamir Zamri and I am from Group 8. So today my group would like to present about human resource planning. The definition about human resource planning is a process that determines an organization's current and future needs for human capital to accomplish its goal. Planning for human resource can act as a link between the administration of human resource and organization overall strategic plan. The objective of human resource planning is to ensure the optimum fit between workers and job while preventing shortage or surpluses of manpower. There are 7 objectives in human resource planning. Human resource planning also to sustain and optimize the capacity of the organization to accomplish its objective by the implementation of plan that will result in the optimal commitment of human capital. The first step in process of human resource planning is identify human resource need. There are 2 methods, quantity and quality. Quantity is more to number of employees, meanwhile quality more to knowledge, skills and ability. These 2 methods used to estimate the demand for human resource in future. There are 5 human resource forecasting techniques. Method, which is Delphi technique, managerial, bottom-up, mathematical model and statistical model. The second step is analyze human resource future availability. It is a computerized database system that contains the latest and accurate records and qualification of each employee that can be accessed to identify and screen candidates for any control and decision on human resource management. Among the advantage of human resource planning is storing and obtaining data in large quantities, consolidate and rearrange data to create new information. The third step is compare human resource future demand and human resource future supply. There are 3 types of result. The first one is if demand more than supply, it will be shortage, means a case where the demand for commodity or service exceed the supply available. Secondly, demand and supply are equilibrium, then it will be sufficient. The equilibrium exists where the amount request matches the quantity supplied. If the price is below the degree of equilibrium, so the value requested will surpass the quantity supplied. Lastly, surplus. When demand less than supply, the quantity of an asset or resource that exceed the part that is actually used define a surplus. A surplus including revenues, money and commodities may refer to a number of various things. The next step is draw a solution program or strategy. When human resource shortage happen, the best way is to draw solution strategies which a manager should think about all solution, recruit a new staff because it can fulfill our job goals and also ensure that an organization will continue to maintain its commitment to providing equal opportunity to employees. An ideal situation when HR is sufficient because the solution is unnecessary since there is no problem with the HR quantity and quality. Lastly, termination of staff can be done when HR surplus, because the company or organization has to bear the loss of excess stock. The last step in human resource process is implement the best solution programs or strategies. If the procedure has begun, the action should be tracked and monitored to ensure that strategy is correctly executed, and if appropriate, corrective action should be taken in the action plan. Specifics of this stage are mentioned. Supervisory action to ensure that people successfully execute their tasks according to schedule.
So, hi, Assalamualaikum. My name is Muhammad Daniel bin Azdi Maznan. My number matric is 2020952121. So, today I'm going to present about human resource planning. So, as we all know, human resource planning is a process by which an organization ensures that it has the right number and kind of people at the right time and at the right place, capable of effectively and efficiently completing those tasks that help the organization achieve its overall objective. Human resource planning is a mechanism that determines an organization's existing and potential need for human resources to achieve its goals. Sometimes human resource planning can be facing a lot of issues and challenges. This is because human resource planning are controlling workforce, and it ensures that the organization are stable. So, as you can see on the slide, the first issue and challenge faced by the human resource planning is lack of purpose. Managers and administrators in human resource do not fully understand the process of human planning and fail to explain sense of mission. This is a common problem faced in the organization and can affect the organization. Second, another challenge is that the market for an availability of human capital is not 100% accurate. So experience show that the probability of inaccuracy in assessments of human resource need is better with the longer time horizon for assessing human resource requirement. Next, problem faced by the human resource planning is uncertainties. Uncertainties are very prominent in human resource activities due to absenteeism, seasonal employment, labor attrition, and more. Therefore, uncertainties such as technical transition in the manufacturing scenes and marketing factors often create uncertainties in the management of human capital. Lastly, human resource planning often suffer from a disagreement between the quantitative and qualitative techniques used for it. Many people see human resource planning as a simple game of number to control the movement of person through the office and into and out of the enterprise. In comparison, some take a holistic approach that focus on the efficiency of human capital, such as the production of job preparation expertise. So, thank you very much. That's all from me.
Assalamualaikum. My name is Ahmad Aiman Nakiyuddin bin Shamsuddin, and I will present about the strategies to manage the issues. For the first issues is analysis of organizational plans and objectives. The human resource plan is a part of the overall plan of the organization. The human resource planning process begins with the analysis of the organization's overall plan into departmental plans and sub-plans, and functional plans such as sales, marketing, and technical plans. This decomposition of the overall plan can assess the human resource needs to each department and activity. And strategy is analysis human resource planning objectives. The human resource plan is part of the company plan. Its goals should be determined according to the company's goals. Emphasis is placed on future needs beyond current needs. The main purpose of human resource planning is to meet the current and future human needs to the organization. The human resource department should formulate policies on the acquisition of human resource. It can recruit them through promotion, transfer from internal or external sources within the organizations. For the third strategy is forecasting for human resources requirement. If you carefully examine the design and structure of the work, while considering the skills, potential and knowledge required to perform this task, and estimate future needs, then the correct prediction of the human resource required by the organizations becomes very simple. It should not be assumed that the design and structure of existing work is perfect and cannot be changed over time. And the fourth strategy is assessment of supply of human resource. In order to evaluate the organization's human resources supply, one should start with the organization's current human resources list. This is also called a human resource audit and is conducted by the departments of the organizations that can obtain complete information about skills, abilities, qualifications, hard work and abilities, and the quantity of human resource that may be held in various positions, retirement. Based on this information, they can determine the manpower supply that is sufficient to meet the needs of the department or excessive or shortfall. And for the next point, I will talk about the conclusions. The conclusion is all of the main point above can help people to get better in their work, such as can develop their work. For example, once we spend time hiring new employees, we want to make sure that they are not only trained to do the job, but will continue to develop and new skills in their work. This can increase the productivity of the organizations. Training is also a key component of employee motivations. Employees who think they are developing skill and tend to feel happy at work, which leads to increased employee retention. And for the recommendations, this suggestion is to create a diverse and inclusive workforce because diversity is a huge and important topic. It affects everything from law to interpersonal relations to careers. However, building a diverse and enthusiastic workforce is not a PR action. This will bring great returns to your business. Although diversity in gender, race and age is healthy for any workplace, differences in people's views or cognitive diversity in the way they process information can play a greater role in team success. People with different backgrounds and experience will have different views and bring different values, which can help the company better propose ideas, solve problems, create products, and promote overall success. And that is for my recommendations.